You've built a mountain in your mind, and it is killing your momentum. Let me ask you something. What's the dream that you've been putting off because the first step feels impossibly far away? Maybe it's a song you haven't written, or a book you haven't started, or a business idea that's just been collecting dust. If that's you, I get it. I've spent years putting off projects that meant the world to me because in my head, they had become these enormous, towering things. Masterpieces that I somehow had to get perfect on the first try. But here's what I've learned. The bigger the dream feels, the more likely it's just been building in your mind. And once you recognize that, you can start to break the trance. With that said, what's the creative mountain you've built in your own mind? Drop it in the comments. Whether it's a project, a habit, or something you've just been afraid to start. I read every one, and it helps me shape what I create in the future. Because you are not the only one facing this issue. I first uploaded to YouTube back in college. It was a 3D animation class around 2008 or 2009. It was a final project. No dream, no direction, just post the video. But something about it ended up sticking. Over the next 15 years, I began circling YouTube. I'd follow creators, get inspired, imagine what I might be creating someday. But I never truly started. Because in my mind, starting meant I had to have it all figured out. The perfect niche, the perfect voice, the perfect plan. And so the longer I waited, the bigger the mountain got. Until this year, when something shifted. I joined a YouTube course. I started scripting, practicing on camera. Not because I felt ready, but because I finally realized that I couldn't think my way to clarity. So I filmed a short 40-second video, just me, declaring that I was gonna start. And I uploaded it. That was the step. Not a grand strategy, just a simple imperfect action. And what's wild is, on the other side of that tiny upload, dozens of videos. A clear purpose, a deep connection to my audience, a mission that I truly believe in, to help burnt out creatives rediscover the spark that never died out. All of it came after the step. And now I'm not obsessing over where the mountain leads. I'm just walking. I'm creating. And I'm proving to myself every single day that motion is what builds momentum, not the map. So here's the truth that I've learned. You don't shrink your mountain by thinking about it. You shrink it by movement. Most of us try to plan our way into momentum. We want to know the how before we begin. But creativity doesn't respond to strategy. It responds to inertia. One tiny action can break the entire spell. Not a perfect draft, not a grand plan, just one physical embodied motion that says, I am doing this now. So here's what I want you to try. Set a timer, 5 minutes. Do something, anything that puts your body into the process. If you want to write a song, don't worry about the full set of lyrics. Just hum, just tap a rhythm, play a chord. You want to start a YouTube channel? Turn on the camera. Talk, 60 seconds. No script, no pressure. You want to write? Open a doc and type in one sentence, one bad sentence. Because the point isn't to finish anything. The point is to train your nervous system to begin. The only difference between the people who climb that mountain and the ones who stay staring at it is that one group learns how to take the first step again and again. Before you let this become just another video, don't scroll away, don't queue up the next thing. Set a timer. Take the step. Because The mountain you've been staring at, it's only as big as your fictional narratives make it. Once you start moving, you'll see what I saw. It was never about finding the perfect moment. It was about beginning exactly where you are. And whenever you're ready to return, there is a place I would love to show you. A place where that first step leads. But for now, just walk. I'll meet you up there. Thanks for watching.